Are you deciding between living in Apex and Cary, North Carolina? In this video, we're going to compare these two amazing towns, everything from population and green spaces to the downtown vibes. And if you stick around till the end, we're going to break down the actual cost of the housing in both areas and tell you which area is more affordable. Let's get to it. First up, let's do a side-by-side comparison with the population and basic size and everything of Apex and Cary, North Carolina. Currently, Apex's population is about 70,000 people, whereas Cary's population is 191,000. So more than twice the size, almost 3 times the size of Apex, North Carolina. Now, when it comes to population, you have to keep in mind the size of Apex is about 20 square miles, and the size of Cary is more like 60 square miles. So it is triple the size and almost triple the population. When it comes to parks and greenways, Cary wins, okay? They have about 90 miles of greenway parks, trails, and open spaces that are amazing, really, really well maintained. I relocated last year, and I continue to migrate towards Cary to go take my kids into the greenways and trails because they're really well maintained and they're great parks with lots of playgrounds and different places. There's even a park with like 3 playgrounds in one. When it comes to Apex, Apex is growing and expanding. Apex has the amazing soccer park nearby, which also has a skate park. Now, Apex is expanding and growing and building more parks and building more outdoor spaces for people to enjoy. One of the great things they've built is what's called Hunter Park. Hunter Park includes a soccer field. It also includes baseball fields, as well as a dog park and a skate plaza. So that's an area where skaters, scooters, skateboarders, and bicyclists can run around on ramps and slide around and things. It's awesome, and the kids love it. So that is an advantage for Apex. But when you get back to Cary and you look at the greenways and park spaces that are maintained by the town, you will be impressed. There's a lot more to offer there. If you want more details on these areas or spots, check out our other videos or drop a comment for the area that you're interested in, and we can get a video up for you. Let's start out with the David and Goliath analogy. Cary is the Goliath. Cary is 3 times larger than Apex. One thing I'll tell you about these areas is they have annexed lots of little areas outside of the main downtown. So if you're thinking of downtown and, the central parts of Cary and the central parts of Apex, that's probably not where you're going to live. You're probably going to live outside of the downtown areas, and they've annexed a lot of different areas around there. Here's one big difference. Apex has a Costco. Cary does not. That being said, there's a Costco not too far away from Cary, so just with a little bit of driving, you can get to the shopping that you need. Neither one of these towns have what I would call a shopping mall, like a big shopping mall. Think Macy's or some of the major stores like Apple, those kinds of things. For that, you're going to have to go up to North Raleigh, north of downtown Raleigh. So you'd want to drive around Raleigh all the way up to the top, and you'll find a big shopping mall up there. Let's take a look at the map and talk about proximity to airport, Raleigh Triangle Park, where much of the tech hub is located, and size differences. Okay, so this is downtown Raleigh, obviously, and you can see the belt lines that are going around the 40 or the 440. It's got 2 different names, different parts. 540, which recently was connected all the way. At some point, this will be connected all the way around as the second bigger belt line. So as you can see, directly west from Raleigh is Cary, and directly north from Cary is the Raleigh-Durham Airport. For those of you who travel for work or travel for family vacations, etc., that's where the airport's located. This is kind of considered the triangle here. It's like a sideways triangle, and at the bottom is Apex, in the middle is Cary, on the right is Raleigh, top is Durham. Okay, around Cary, we've got a nice belt loop as well. This Kildare Farm Road is the main road that goes cut straight through the middle of Cary. But I want to tell you something. Cary has reaches all the way down here and all the way down around the sides here. Apex reaches all the way down here. They've annexed all these different areas. When I put Cary on this particular map, it doesn't show everything, but it does show the main freeways and areas. So size-wise, Cary is 60 square miles, as we talked about, and lots of greenways and spaces. Apex is closer to Jordan Lake. If you're going to drive out the 64 here, you can get to the lake for picnics and camping, etc. Apex is bigger than just this triangle here. So let's zoom in a little bit and take a look. So here's your main downtown Apex area on Salem Street. You can see the tap rooms showing up, the tap station and scratch kitchen tap room. That's your main area. And then you've got a whole bunch of shopping up here in the kind of the northwest of Apex. Down over here in the west, they're doing lots of building down here. This is the North Salem, comes straight out of downtown and curves down. And all in here, you've got Lennar Homes building. You've got, if you stretch a little further to the west, you've got New Hill Olive Chapel Road, and there's new building and construction happening there. So from downtown Apex over here to where your new construction is, it's probably a 10-minute drive, not that bad. But what's cool is that you can go straight to the 64 and then up the 540 to Raleigh-Durham Airport, or you can go down to the 1 and come over and check out different parts of Cary and take one freeway straight into the downtown area. Cary extends from here, from the downtown Cary and downtown Cary Park area down mostly. There is some areas of Cary up here like Crabtree, and you've also got pretty desirable areas up here where Morrisville is becoming more desirable, and Preston, kind of the Preston area here too. I'm still getting used to the area, I'll be honest with you, but Cary, what we've found has a lot of great shopping. And so if you come straight down Kildare Farm and you'll cross Freeway 1 or Highway 1 and you won't even really notice it's just a bridge. You got Cine Bistro here and Gregor Downs Country Club. Lockmere, and we have a whole separate video for Lockmere, but the Lockmere area is this large, I think it's about 2,000 homes, something like that, and 34 different neighborhoods surrounding these two lakes. Again, south of Cary, but still part of Cary, part of the town of Cary, paying Cary taxes, getting Cary utilities, etc. And there's the Lockmere. If you've got certain questions about different areas here, this is the west side of Raleigh, go ahead and shoot them in the comments. Put in the comments what your questions are about specific areas. Also, we have access to off-market homes. Our brokerage we have several thousand agents in the area, and we've got properties that aren't listed on Zillow or Redfin, and we can get you a copy of those, or at least let you see those if you'd like. As you can see, Durham and Chapel Hill are a pretty good distance away. It feels like Raleigh, Durham, Chapel Hill is like these little sister cities that sit next to each other. It's a good 20-25 minute drive to get out to Durham. Durham is up and coming and building. Chapel Hill is a little more desirable, a little more fancy, if you will, especially because you've got UNC Chapel Hill up there. If you're wondering where NC State is kind of tucked into the corner of downtown Raleigh, like right in this corner here. So you can take several different freeways to get into it. And NC State is a beautiful university. The campus is gorgeous. The student center looks like just a gorgeous 5-star hotel. I mean, it's really, really nice. So yeah, quick map view. We're going to do other videos on the east side, southeast side, etc., Garner and all that. But this is mostly centered on the Apex Cary area. If you're moving to the Raleigh area, we service all around Raleigh, including North Raleigh and East Raleigh, South Raleigh, all the way down to Fayetteville and Sanford, all these different areas. So please click on the link in the description below, fill out the form, and get in touch with our team. What we'd like to do is find out what you need. Maybe we can help you. Maybe we can get you some moving help as well. As I mentioned, we have a moving company that can come to your door and give you a free quote wherever you are in the United States. So Apex versus Cary. When it comes to downtown, I have to say that Cary's the winner. Okay. Now, if you like a quaint downtown, it's basically one street with a couple little restaurants and bars off the street, that's Apex. Downtown Cary has multiple breweries, a really nice, I would call, boutique hotel, and the downtown Cary Park. We've got a link to the video for downtown Cary. It is impressive. $64 million spent on this park. It includes a dog park, an amphitheater for shows, live music. It's got an amazing kids park called The Nest, and fountain, and a market, and a bar. in the park. You can go get a beer and watch your doggy run around, or join up with your family as we did. We got a bunch of pizzas and sat down and had some beers and pizzas in the park. It's amazing. It's a beautiful place to visit. During the warmer weather and even during the holidays, that area downtown is swamped with people. Now, compare that to Apex. Apex has a nice walkable downtown. You can get an ice cream, lots of restaurants, a few breweries and tap rooms. There's a coffee shop down there. You know, coming from California, it has a quaint East Coast feel to it and Southern feel, and I like it. I like being able to park at one end of the Apex downtown and walk all the way to the other end, maybe get a cookie in the bakery or have some food, and then walk all the way back. One big feature that we love about Apex, our family loves, the police department and the fire department. If you got little guys or girls and they like policemen and firemen, take them to the Apex Police Department, walk in and say, hi, we wanted to say hi to some policemen. They will find somebody for you, and they have a public relations person who will give some freebies to the kids and a badge and things like that. Then you can march over to the fire department and say, hey, we wanted to see the fire trucks. They'll show you the fire trucks, give the kids fireman's helmet. It's cool stuff. It's small town fun feel stuff. Also, here's an insider tip. Downtown Apex has an amazing sushi place, and I've had sushi all over the United States. Sushi Suyu, S-U-Y-U. Check it out for sure. And there's a lineup for this place. Try to get a reservation if you can. It's small, it's quaint, and the food's good. So that's a little insider tip for you. So regarding the downtowns, I would say there's two different feels. You've got small town, hometown, Apex, very walkable, not big. It's really about 4 or 5 blocks, but they have great restaurants hidden in the back on the north side of Salem Street, and they have breweries, tap rooms, and a great ice cream shop. They opened up a New York bakery down there, which is awesome. So yeah, downtown Apex is smaller but fun. When it comes to downtown Cary, much more distance you can walk, a lot of options. They have an authentic Chinese down in Cary that we love, and New York pizza and brewery. You've got the Cotton House, which is built into a house, and so it's a pub tap room where you can sit in a room. There's a little fireplace, or sit in another room. It's like being in a house having drinks with friends. And then just the downtown Cary Park is just incredible. So yeah, kind of two different feels. And I wouldn't say there's a winner, but if it's like David and Goliath, Cary is definitely the Goliath in this one.
All right, so getting back to property taxes, let's talk about Cary. First, right here you can see 32.5 cents. I mentioned 30 cents per $100 of value. It's actually 32.5 cents per $100. And you would also have to add in your Raleigh rate, which is kind of your county rate. So here's a good example. Single family home, value of $200,000. Property is located in city of Raleigh, not Cary, but city of Raleigh and not a fire or special district. You'd pay the county rate of 0.51, 51 cents plus 0.35 cents combined. And you've got 0.8685, let's be exact, per $100 assessed. So if you do all the math on that, your $200,000 home is about $1,737. Let's double that for a single family home, or even triple that, and you're looking at $3,400 a year for taxes. They give an example here of a motor vehicle, all right, and motor vehicle tax being 0.5135 and a 0.1075 for combined rate of 0.621. So if your property of your vehicle is $8,500, that's your tax. Now, when we moved into the state, and first things first, you have to go get your license before you can register your car. So you have to go. I won't say there's a test. It's a very basic, hey, here's a red sign. What does this sign normally say? Oh, it normally says stop. It was about that hard. And I think the lady behind the counter helped me pass the test. It was $40 or something to get a license. So you have to go to the licensing, the local Department of Motor Vehicles. They have a whole bunch of them. Get an appointment if you can. You can show up early and get online, but there's usually people who just line up and don't, it can cause a delay. So take some time. Get your license, and then you have to register your vehicle, and you're bringing your vehicle into the state. They charge you a tax for that. I don't remember it being real cheap. I think it was $700, $800, and I have a 2015 car. So my car's not new, but at the same time, it was, I think, about $700. I think total, probably about $1,500 for 2 cars. It's expensive. So those are the things that are going to be more expensive. If you look at your housing costs, compared to especially a lot of states, it's really not, really not too bad, but it depends on what state you're looking at. It depends on if you're looking at New York, for example, or something else. But those are the costs. One thing we noticed coming from California to North Carolina, utility costs went down. We used to have an air conditioner in Southern California, and we had to run it during the summer because it got hot, and our bills would get up, $450 to $600 from just running the air conditioner, sometimes through the night. And we have noticed that price has been half, maybe even a little lower here. We run the heater all winter, and I think it's around $250 a month. So utility bills are down. The cost of gas is probably 80 cents to $1 less than California. But yeah, you'll pay that tax when you bring your car in, and you're looking at the price of homes. This is townhomes in Apex and Cary. You can see there's basically about a $50,000 difference between the two areas. And like I said, there's new construction happening in Apex quite a bit. Not as much in Cary, but there's a lot of remodels. And there are some townhomes being built on the west side, the far west side of Cary. We have a video for that, excuse me. And so, yeah, cost of living, I would say the winner there is probably Apex. You're not going to get quite as many amenities, but as I said, you can get to almost anything, 10, 15 minutes, any store that you need in the area. Cary was rated one of the hottest towns in the East by Money Magazine. They also ranked it one of the top 5 best places to live. I think we mentioned the school systems and the Wake County school system. On average, they have about an 8 out of 10 rating. Some drop a little bit down, 7 maybe, but mostly Wake County has amazing schools. And I believe that's what's pushed up the price. The desirability for Cary, as opposed to other places like, say, Clayton, Garner, Fuquay-Varina is blowing up for sure. But as opposed to those places, Cary is centrally located, all the amenities, close to Raleigh, close to the Triangle, close to the airport, and has great schools. So you stack that sandwich up and people are like, I'll take it. I'll take Cary. Most likely what you're going to end up with in Cary is a 30 to 50-year-old home. Be ready for some renovations, but not necessarily. It could be, could be a newer, or it could be a remodeled home as well. If you're thinking about relocating, please click on the link or send us a text or an email. Let's set up a time to talk. Our team can get on a Zoom call with you, talk about your needs, talk about what you're trying to do, and try to make your transition as best as we can. We also have a moving company that'll show up at your house no matter where you are in the country and give you an estimate to move. So that's very, very helpful. It's free. So hit us up for that and let us help you with your transition. We made the move to North Carolina from San Diego. We don't regret it. We love the trees. We love the outdoorsiness. I don't know if you can hear it, but there's always a chainsaw going in our neighborhood because there's just tons and tons of trees. And we like the weather. It gets cold and it gets hot and sticky in the summer, but my kids have much more of an outdoor life and an outdoor atmosphere. We send them out in the backyard and they run around and climb trees and hit trees and do all kinds of stuff. And so the lifestyle is definitely a lot different. If you're coming out of something like SoCal or New York City, or maybe you're even coming out of the Midwest, there's a lot to enjoy here. I would say overall, the lifestyle's, it's not super fast paced. Some people say it is, but they haven't been to Los Angeles. And they, and as far as the nightlife and all that kind of thing, that's downtown Raleigh. Yeah, there's some clubs and things down there, but people aren't traveling to vacation and come party in Raleigh. They're really coming to experience the outdoors, maybe go up to the mountains, go down to the ocean, and experience a little bit lower cost of living than a lot of the other major metropolitan areas in the country.
I don't think there's a clear winner. I think there's two different styles. I don't want to be too neutral about it. I love Cary, but Cary has also felt a little bit like, okay, older homes. You just kind of have to be ready for that. Apex is up and coming and building, and they have some nice new construction near the Friendship area. And we have some other videos showing those homes. If you look for Apex in my channel, you'll find other videos that they're beautiful homes. I mean, a single story living, also ones that have the primary bedroom on the first floor and some kids and media room upstairs. That's the kind of thing that you can still find being built in Apex. Leave a comment below if there's something that you're interested in, or you hate this video or you love this video. We like comments, and we love to get contact from people around the country who are relocating just like we did and coming to the Raleigh area. So please hit us up, fill out the link, send us an email, and subscribe to the channel. I hope this video was helpful for you, and on to the next one.